everybody, welcome back to my channel. We got a brand new video. All of you subscribing to me, well hello, what is up? What's the 411? My grandma's in a nursing home, but it's only temporary. My mom had come home and tell me about her roommate. And she's like, her roommate's so cranky and you know, this is what she said. Can you leave this wet towel here? But I want a dry towel. I'm like, she's probably just, you know, in need of company. And I'm like, does anyone ever visit her? And she's like, no. We take turns of bringing my grandma either breakfast, lunch, or dinner. And then we spend quality time with her. So here I am. I go there. I go visit her. And there's her roommate in there. And she's asleep. I'm in there with my grandma. And I brought her Olive Garden. And all of a sudden, I got startled. Because the curtain just went. And I was like, what the heck? And my grandma's like. Apparently her roommate had taken her cane and moved the curtain closed because she was trying to sleep, and here we are like, you know, I didn't think we were being loud, but maybe I guess we were being loud. So I'm like, oh my God. And she shuts the curtain and my grandma says, biatch. And I'm like, did she hear her? And my grandma says, what a biatch. Oh my God. I was like, Max, you can't be saying that. And then I'm like, did she hear? And here's the lady behind the curtain. Thanks for the name calling. So generous of you. I also heard, skimpy of a granddaughter. Probably doesn't know how to read or write. Now, I took my grandma for a walk in her wheelchair outside of the nursing home. We just went around it once. We come back in and she's eating her food, and when we walked in, the curtain was open on that side. So I'm like, hi, and she just went, and then I said, how are you? I'm like, I'm gonna force a conversation out of this woman. So she's like, you know, not good at all. I'm just in a lot of pain. So I'm thinking like, you know, like, I know one time when I sprained my ankle, I was in pain. I was so rude. And it doesn't mean we're mean people. Like, you know, maybe we just lack in that area of being able to control ourselves, but it's like we're in pain. Like, of course we're gonna get cranky, you know? Come on, we're human. She was like, oh, you know, like, it just sucks because, you know, I'm an artist. That's what I love to do, and I'm in pain, laying in bed. Nobody visits me. Like, I'm like thinking like, you know what? I'd be cranky too. So what I did was I actually, the next day, I went to Target and I bought her an art kit. If you're an artist, imagine being in a nursing home, just laying down watching TV, or laying down being able to draw. I got my grandma a Starbucks, and me as well, a Starbucks, and I brought it to her, and Dina, that's her name, was in there, and I was like, oh shoot, like, I didn't get her anything. I have to give her my Starbucks. Not that I have to, I wanted to give her my Starbucks. So I was like, here, Max, here's your, you know, berry hibiscus. And so I looked at Dina and I said, hey, have you ever tried a passion tea? She goes, no. I was like, well, you are today, woman. And she was like, oh my gosh, thank you. Like, and her whole demeanor changed. And my point is, when we're kids, why do we love birthdays? Like, come on, why we're so excited on birthdays? It's because, like, let's just be honest, it's the attention. It's, as a kid, it's the gifts. Like, please, I want to invite as many people to my party as I can so I can get all the gifts. Okay, look, life is not about that. But, you know, as a kid, you don't know what life's about. You just know about your toy truck. Like, come on. I had told her, I said, you know, I remember you had told me that you love to draw. So here's an art kit. And her mouth dropped. She apologized to my grandmother for being, in my grandma's words, a biatch. And she had said, thank you for being an angel in my life, and your grandma is an angel too. And she looked at my grandma and she said, I'm sorry. I just know if I told someone that I love to draw, and I would not only be excited that they got me an art kit, but I would feel so touched that they remembered what I was talking about and that they listened. And you can't buy a listener, at least a genuine one. They say it takes two to tango, but someone's got to ask the other person to dance, right? The end of this story was my grandma and Dina went from biatch, thanks for the name calling, to the next day when I brought them both another Starbucks. I walked in and they were both in their wheelchairs, facing each other, talking, having a conversation. And they were friends. Life is so beautiful. At least it can be. Thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. And if you like pink, great, me too. If you like chokers, great, me too. Tori Tori B, holla at me. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and if you like what you see, check out my most recent videos below. Tori B, holla at me.